What's going on? Coach Josh Graves here, and it's an absolute privilege to be here with Todd Durkin, one of my heroes and mentors in the fitness space. I was joking with him, I've waited 10 years for this interview. So today for Perform Better, what can the attendees expect to learn from your talks today?
Well, two things. We've got a lecture, we've got a workout, right? So there's two different experiences. In the lecture portion, all about being legendary, I've got 7 principles. And the one thing I would say that the trainers, coaches, life transformers are going to get out of it is energy. I mean, to me, it's energy. We're always giving and giving and giving and giving, so people are tired. Trainers get tired. So I believe that they're going to get ignited with passion, reignited with their purpose about what they're doing and why they're doing it. And obviously the impact is all about legacy. So it makes you think about, why do I do this? And what am I going to do over the next month, next year, next decade that's going to really impact those people? So I believe it's going to get in people's souls and their spirits and touch them in a way that will be unique.
Yeah, and help them bring that energy for sure.
Name of the game, energy,
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Thanks, Todd. That's great. Why does the world need more impact makers, change makers? Why does the world need coaches, trainers more now than ever, maybe?
Yeah. If there's a time in history the world needs more impact makers, game changers, life transformers, it is now. Why? Well, because just look out in the world today. It's full of darkness, full of hate. It's full of people who are lost, empty, broken, depressed, down. I'll go on and on. If there's ever a time that the world needs more hope and optimism and belief in that what's inside of them, that now could be a great time, it is now. And to me, coaches and trainers have the ability to impart and infuse that hope, that belief, that positivity, that energy within someone. And I think that's the thing that's really important for coaches to remember, is that the ability to get inside someone's soul and spirit and touch them. Every day you have the opportunity to do that, but sometimes we forget that. The power that words can really mean to someone when you make someone feel special. I always say, imagine they've got a big necklace on that says, please make me feel special today, right? And you do that. Coaches, we have that great, unique opportunity to do that. Unlike most other professions in the world, we can do that. And whether you're training someone, you're in the trenches training them, whether you're speaking with them, whether you're online, you're at the studio, you're at an obstacle course, whatever it may be, we have the ability to impact people every day. And if there's ever a time, it's now to really make a difference.
I agree so much. A big part of my life's mission has become helping coaches and trainers and the people that want to make a career making impact in the lives of others, trying to help pave the way in some way, make it easier, create a platform that helps these people succeed, because I think it's so important. And I think our industry's been drugged through it a little bit, man. So we need more.
I would say this too, is it's sometimes altruistic, hey, I want to change the world, or I want to infuse more positive hope. But I'd also say this, at least I do this, it's almost like a hack. I sometimes think about the 1 or 2 people that if I don't say this, what's going to happen to them? Like right now, there's a lot of people who are mentally, their health isn't good. Kids, adults. So I'm like, hey, if I can save a life today, or 2, that's all I need to do. So sometimes it's like, let's go, we got this, we can do it, and you get fired up. There's other times you kind of get a little vinegar inside you. You're like, you know what? Someone's going to need to hear this today, and I'm going to say what needs to be said, because I'm going to save that kid's life. I'm going to save this dad from doing something stupid with his life. And to me, that's why we do what we do. And there's this, from a coach's standpoint, there's this play of sometimes you gotta sing to the choir, and other times you gotta speak to one person and really get inside someone's dome and remind them who they are, where they came from, and what they're made of.
I've heard some of the most powerful words you can say to somebody are the 5 words, I am proud of you. And again, where else do people hear these things anymore? Sometimes it's not at work, it's not at home. So, and it's crazy, I try to tell our team this sometimes, but you got to listen to the whispers. Sometimes you forget, why am I doing this? How am I helping people? Does this even matter? And occasionally people are telling you things that are leaving you hints or clues, right? Like, hey, thank you, that helped me. You get text messages, hey, I really liked that text today, that was really helpful. Gosh, it's so hard to quantify how helpful that really is, but it matters.
Well, it's conviction, and you said those 5 words. I always say this: one of the best things that a coach can give another kid, adult, doesn't matter who, is belief. Belief in themselves. So it's one thing to say, hey, thank you for what you do or what. Another thing to say, I believe in you. Because when you believe in them, they might be like, really? You believe in me? Like, I don't believe in myself. And a lot of times coaches believe in their team or their staff or their players more than the player believes in him or herself. So to me, it's important to instill belief. Well, how do you do that? We nurture ourselves to believe, and we put ourselves around other people, right, that will help lift that up, so we have the ability to instill belief in someone. Because at the end of the day, isn't that we all want? Is we want to have that confidence and esteem and belief in ourselves that we can do what we're set out to do. But so many times our head gets in the way, and our belief wanes, our confidence wanes, our courage wanes, so we don't perform at our highest level. So I agree with you 100%, Josh's. Belief to me is something that coaches do, that the best coaches in the world instill belief in their players, their athletes, their teammates, like you do with Fitness on Fire. Like you got 13 fire-breathing dragons here, right? That it's truth about instilling belief in that they can do it. So that's a gift. That's a great thing. All coaches need that.
One of my favorite years at one of your retreats was the contagiasm. Contagious enthusiasm, if you don't know.
Well, energy is contagious, good or bad, right? I create that word contagiasm in the sense of it's the truth. You got bad energy, you're around pessimistic, negative people, it rubs off. And next thing you know, you're not operating at your highest level. Same in the same domain is if you're positive, you're optimistic, you're excited, you're enthusiastic, it rubs off. Next thing you know, you have a culture full of fire-breathing dragons, people like you have at Fitness on Fire, and you've got people who want to be around that. Like they want to go to the gym, they want to be in that environment, because the environment plays a huge role in how we think and operate, right? So it all starts up in the dome, and what's going on up there is contagious.
Thank you. I think if you took any of this will help you build a legendary career as a coach and a trainer, make an impact in the life of others. Hearing from the master of impact himself. So Todd, thank you so much.
Thank you. Listen, legendary, it starts by dominating the day. Dominating the day. It's sometimes people want to be legends, but it's really dominating what you can control. I always say control the controllables. It's dominate the day. So if you can control today and just worry about today, not all the other things you can't control, if you can dominate today and make it a great day, and you have more wins than losses in a week, over a month, over a quarter, over a year, all of a sudden, over time, this builds up, and you can control a day. I can control my habits today. It's one of the things we are going to talk about today in the presentation is habits and rules for your life. Set up a winning routine. Your habits, your rules, your routines, that's going to determine your success, which ultimately is your significance, which is your legacy. So to me, it comes down to dominating the day, or the day's going to dominate you.
Awesome. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. What's up, all you fire-breathing dragons? Do me a favor. Now, do yourself a favor. Make sure you subscribe to this guy's channel, okay? Josh Graves, Fitness on Fire, YouTube. If you want to get caught on fire, follow Josh Graves. It'll be good for your mind, your body, and your soul.
Oof. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate you, brother.